Hello there and welcome back. It's time for episode 5 of our Blue Apron adventures. Tonight we're having seared steaks and aioli. The ingredients for tonight's dish are beef top sirloin, 6 ounces of green beans, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of capers, and if you'll notice, the bag appears to be open, so I'm not sure how these are going to work. I don't have any in stock. I normally do, but we're going to have to see how these turn out. We may have to do without the capers. 16.6 ounces of gnocchi. I've never had that before. So, as with many of the ingredients involved with these Blue Apron meals, I've never had them before. These are all first timers for me. So this is exciting. 2 cloves of garlic, 1 shallot, and crushed red pepper flakes. Alright, well, let's get into doing our prep work here. I don't think there's going to be too much, probably a little bit with the beans, but other than that, the shallot too. Other than that, I think we're just have a little bit of prep work to do, and then we can start cooking. Alright, so I washed the green beans and I did clean them up, chopped off the ends. And I did peel and thinly slice my shallot. What I haven't done yet is I have to chop my garlic cloves, roughly chop my garlic cloves, and one of them, and the other one I have to mince or paste. Now, the reason I stopped to show you this is because I have this new toy, I mean tool that I have. I got tired of chopping garlic, so I got this thing, and it can slice garlic and chop it. It doesn't, sadly, doesn't, allow you to grate it, but I think it's amazing because now, whenever I want to roughly chopped garlic, I just grab one and stick it in here, close the lid, and now I have roughly chopped garlic, a little bit there, and now I just open up and pull out this little drawer, and there's my garlic. So, no more chopping garlic for me. Now, I do have to zest or paste this other one, so I do have my mincer, so we'll just do that really quickly here. So I guess for the aioli, what they're calling the aioli sauce, we'll take the mayonnaise, mix it with that pasted garlic. I should have just put it in the bowl I was going to mix it in, but I didn't look ahead. So we mix the mayonnaise with the garlic and a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's our sauce. So let's go ahead and do that. And the garlic, and a little bit of salt, and some pepper. And we'll just mix that up really quickly and the sauce will be ready. Quick and easy. It looks like all this is going to come together rather quickly. Each one of these next few steps is only minutes. So they tell us to go ahead and cook the steak and have that in advance and then wrap everything up else all together. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up the steak. We're going to pat it dry, a little salt and pepper, a little olive oil in the pan, and then we'll start the steaks cooking. So let's go ahead and move on over there to the stove, and we will, start doing our thing. Alright, so we're heating the pan to medium-high until hot, then we'll put the steaks on. Once we're done cooking the steak, we'll transfer them to the cutting board and let them sit for 5 minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and get the steaks on. All right, while the steaks are cooking, we're going to blanch the green beans, which means we're going to put them in this pot of boiling water for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once the beans are done blanching, we'll pull them out and we'll put them on a plate and pat them dry. All right, we're going to pull the green beans down, put them on this plate, and let them sit while we finish up the steaks. All right, now in that same pot of boiling water, we're going to add the gnocchi in and let it cook. Sure, I'm not pronouncing that right, but you know what? Okay, I want to be pretty careful with this because as I put it in, I don't want it to splatter all over me. So, all right, so I put the gnocchi in, and I separated it. So it says to cook it 2 to 3 minutes, or until there's a green bean that just showed up. Oh, guys, what the hell? Cook it 2 to 3 minutes, or until they float. So let's get these steaks turned. And we'll finish up the steak, we'll get them on the cutting board, let them sit for 5 minutes, and then we'll start with the rest of the process for the green beans and the shallot and all that stuff. Okay, looks like the gnocchi is boiling pretty well. I think it's ready to be done. We're going to take it out, we're going to go ahead and strain it, and then we're going to set it aside. Alright, we're also removing the steak and we're going to let it sit, and let's go ahead and finish prepping the green beans. First thing we do is put a little bit of olive oil. And then we saute the shallots, separating them, and also working the fond a little bit. Once these soften up in about a minute, we'll put the green beans in as well. And we'll put a little salt and pepper in there. Just do just a couple of minutes, and then we'll set them aside in this bowl right here. We're going to go ahead and pull the green beans out, and then we'll be adding a little bit more olive oil here and adding a layer, the gnocchi in a layer in this same pan. Okay, so we'll let them brown for several minutes. And after this browns for a couple of minutes, we'll be adding in the chopped garlic, the red peppers, and the capers. I think the capers are okay. I felt them. They're still soft. Everything seems fine with them. They've been in the fridge. But we're going to go ahead and use them. So we'll let this sit, add in the spices, stir it up a little bit, and then we'll be done. While this is happening, I'm going to go ahead and carve the steak. All right, let's go ahead and add the spices to the gnocchi. And we'll stir. All right, we're going to let this sit just a minute, and we're going to get our plates ready, and we'll get this ready to serve. All right, we're getting ready to give it a try. Give it our first shot. Dolly, you want to be first?
Okay. What shall I try first? The green beans?
Victoria. I'm getting to you. Good? What did you try out of order?
Gnocchi.
How is it?
Yummy.
Is it yummy?
It's yummy because not everyone makes a good gnocchi. Good.
Apparently I do.
The gnocchi is good too. I just now tried it. I'm about to have some of the steak.
All right, we'll get back to you.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh my God. It's really good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I haven't tried it yet. I'm about to, though. Let's see. Well, steak is steak. It's always going to be good, but this is pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I've never had gnocchi before. I'm about to try my first.
I don't think I have either.
It's very interesting. It's like little balls of dough that taste kind of like potatoes. Interesting.
I think it actually is a potato pasta.
It's a potato pasta, apparently. And the green beans with the onions are very, very good as well. Well, here we go. Another one.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, pretty happy with it so far. I'm hungry, so I'm leaving now. We'll talk to you later.